Hello mga kababayan, si Mrs. K po ito. Kamusta kayo? Salamat for watching. I'm making chiffon cake. It's called Taisan. I saw this recipe on YouTube, I think, or Facebook. So I'm going to try and do it this time. Hold on, okay? So 6 egg yolk and egg whites. Separate them together. So we'll do the egg yolk first. So we're gonna whisk the 6 egg yolk with 1/4 cup of sugar. All together, make sure that the sugar is all diluted. Mix well. Now we're going to add the 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And mix it again. Then we're going to add 1/4 cup of fresh milk. It calls for 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of milk. So let's add 2 more tablespoons of milk. 1 and 2. Just mix. Now we're going to add 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, or any kind of oil. I don't use vegetable oil, so I use canola oil, so I normally just put canola oil. Okay, so now the oil. Just mix it well. Make sure the sugar is all diluted. Alright, so now we're done with our wet, so we're going to do our dry ingredients. So it calls for 1 and 1/4 cup of flour. If you have cake flour, you can also use that, or almond flour. I just like to use all-purpose flour for this. So 1 and 1/4 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. There we go. And we just sifted this all together. And anything like that, I just throw it away. So now we're going to mix the wet with the dry. So I just put a little, like, a hole in there, and I just use my we'll just use our spatula for it. So just pour that in there. Your spatula and mix them together. Mix it all together. Then after this, we're going to do our meringue. That is the last step that we need to do. So you just mix this all up. So we mixed it all up. Make sure there's no lumps on them. So when you mix this with the meringue later, then kind of, so the texture is about like that. Okay. So now we're gonna put this aside and we're gonna work on our meringue. So now we're gonna do our meringue. This is our 6 egg white. So let's just beat this thing all up. Once it becomes frothy like that, then we'll put the little the tartar. Hold on. So we're going to add the cream of tartars. So it's about 1/4 teaspoon of tartar, cream of tartar. And if it starts to get foamy, then that's when we start adding the sugar. Like there now. So we're gonna add the sugar. I could use my mixer, but I like to do, when I do my meringue, I like to do it by hand. So I can feel how heavy the meringue is going to be. And that's 1/2 cup of sugar. Just enough to, not too sweet. My husband is diabetic, so I can't make a chiffon cake that's on the sweeter side. So it's getting to be on a stiff side, so just a little bit more. So you'll know when it's ready when you lift it like that and the foam is not moving. So we need to do a little bit more on this. At this point, I would suggest for you to preheat the oven at 350. So we're gonna turn this thing off for a minute, and then I'm gonna preheat the oven at 350. So this is the stage where you like stop. See if you keep doing that and the thing is not moving. So you know that that's the right stiffness of the meringue. Just do a little bit more, just to be on the safer side. So I would say beat the egg white for about 20 to 25 minutes is what we had. Okay. So now we're going to pour the meringue with this and fold it. So this is how it's going to be. So we'll do a little portion of meringue and just fold it in. Try not to mix them too much, otherwise you're taking the air. So just keep folding it. Try to dig in from the bottom, up, bottom, up. You can see. And we'll put a little bit more. Just get fold in it. This is our third batch of the meringue. And just see, just fold it in. So this will make about two loaves. If you have a bigger loaf pan, you still have that yellow stuff under. Just keep on folding and folding. Okay. We're okay now. Okay. So we're gonna butter the pan, and then you cut a little wax paper and put it under. Just continue to butter this. It is a non-stick, but I still like to butter it. So there's no another one. So again, do the same thing. Just butter and put the thing on the bottom. And then butter, oops. Butter the wax paper. Butter the side. So now we're going to add, we're going to pour it in here. Just put it in here. So I just put like about 3/4 because it's still gonna lift more. Then I put more of here, the rest.
Mom said that she celebrated
You don't have to have a birthday party this year. I'm just saying if you are.
Look at me like that, and then smile.
Okay, so here we go. So here we go. Let's wipe it down on the side. That's just butter. This is not so. And I put on my little pan before I put them in the oven. So anything that spills still spills right in your pan. And it's ready to go to the oven. But before I do that, make sure you kind of. Okay, there is the chiffon. It's done now, and see how gorgeous that is. So then just get a toothpick. If it's clean, then it's all good.
Lucia, come over here and pull it with Bunny. Pull it and pull it together.
All right, folks, that's it. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell. Thank you.